For the past several years, the former Children's Rehabilitation Center of Algoma has been gathering research and having discussions about the center's purpose and awareness within the community. They decided to take on a bold and leading-edge project to rename the center Thrive.
So, in our conversations as we talked about how can we increase the awareness of our organization within our community and also among the people who use the services, that really led us down a very interesting road of discussing what is this organization? What is our purpose? What are we meant to do? And that led us to the fact that we who deliver the supports and the services, the families, we all know it's about looking at kids where they are, looking at the strengths and abilities of children, really building on those. But perhaps that isn't as well known out in the community. And so, thinking about our old name, particularly that term rehabilitation, it really had that connotation that we needed to sort of fix something or to normalize kids, kind of get them in line with the way other children are developing. But what we know here at the center and what our families know is that we really just work with the children with their talents, their gifts, and their skills. We start where they're at and we move them forward as much as we can together as a team. So we really wanted to move away from the sense of normalizing or trying to fix children to really building their strength, building their potential, and helping them to achieve their dreams and their goals.
Yeah, I was contacted early on in the process to possibly consult on some of the work that was being done around communications for the center, and I think we realized pretty early on that we wanted to really make a difference with the work that we were going to do and to really have some positive change for the organization. So it quickly steamrolled into, I think, a little bit of a bigger project than anyone imagined at the beginning, but I think the outcome is a great one.
It was important to the staff members, board of directors, parents, and family members that the new name would be positive and reflect the success of kids moving forward.
It was developed as part of a name generation exercise that I undertook with the help of many of the people on the committee and also out of the research that we did through the center. And we were just really looking for something that was positive that we could hang our hat on for the center. And the word thrive actually came out of the term failure to thrive, which is something that too many of the parents here have sort of received as news about their child. And it's a negative term, obviously, but we wanted to take that and turn it on its head and take ownership of that term and really sort of give it back to the parents and say, look, this doesn't have to be a negative, this can be a positive thing, and really use that to leverage the communications for the center.
The first thing really I want to emphasize is changing the name, changing the name to Thrive is really about changing the whole way we approach what we do as caregivers. Rehabilitation is a process from one person to another. What we really are thinking about is we're all in this together. Whether it's the children in our care, or the volunteers, the staff, the professional staff, or the families. We're all about wanting these children to thrive in their lives because of what we do with them and for them, and also we want to thrive as professionals, and it's the children that give us the opportunity to thrive. So as we change our thinking, and this is just the beginning because there are other things that we intend to do to really drive home the point that kids are kids, they have hopes and dreams, and they're entitled to thrive, just like all of us are.
Although the name has changed, Thrive Child Development Center remains an integral part of our community in helping kids be the best that they can be.
So Thrive Child Development Center, it's really great to be able to say our new name, delivers services to children who have differences in their physical, communication, and overall developmental trajectory or pathway. So it's really about working with the children and the youth, working with the families, really understanding what their needs and their priorities are, and together making a plan to help move those kids forward so that they can really reach their goals and be the very best version of themselves that they can be and they want to be. So we have professional staff made up of physiotherapists, occupational therapists, speech language pathologists, social workers. We also have an on-site childcare center, which is an inclusive environment. We have both children who have some of those developmental differences, but also many neighborhood children and staff member children as well. So there's a really nice mix of kids in that environment. We also support children with developmental differences in childcare centers in the city and across the district because our services are district-wide, and we also provide respite care support, so a bit of a break for families who may be caring for a child with perhaps some complex types of needs.
The people here at Thrive, they build up our children and our families in thinking that anything is possible. It may not look the same as your typical child, but we're all working to make our children the best that they can be and to achieve the biggest dreams that they can think of. So to have people here that help our children walk, to help our children get on the school bus just like everybody else, to help our children communicate in maybe different ways than other children by using devices. It's a really important piece to have for these kids.
Thrive focuses on helping children and youth reach their potential and independence in the areas of physical, perceptual, communication, and/or developmental challenges. Jacob Causley-Wilkins is one of the youth who has used the center and is now the youth rep on the board of directors.
From my knowledge, anyways, I was 2 years old when I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So once the doctor diagnosed me, I guess I don't really remember coming in here, but I just showed up. I do remember at about 4 years old, I started to learn how to walk with assistance here at the center, and they also taught me everyday things like learning how to brush your teeth. I learned how to do that here because my arms didn't work the same as others either. Personally, with my title is to kind of be the voice of the youth that take part in this organization that we have. So I had talked to other youth that access services and seen what are we doing that's going well and what do we possibly need as to move forward with and to improve. So I would come back to the board and give them the information that I had found. I also had the privilege of actually working here as staff. I was running a group called Teens on the Move, and it was a really interesting opportunity because having been one of those kids and youth that has a physical disability and understands the struggles that there are every day, being able to look at these kids and think, I'm actually helping move them along in life, and seeing how much growth they were having just over the 2 years that I worked here and with all the help from the other staff that they had, it was quite an uplifting experience.
Thrive embodies the hopes and dreams of children and helps them move forward with their talents, gifts, and skills.
We've come from a lot of places where expectations are limited for our children who have disabilities and differences, and coming into this building and having this new name means that a positivity is created for us, where staff has always been here to support and help us achieve our goals, to promote our hopes and dreams, and to see all of the unique abilities that our children carry in with them.
For more information about Thrive, you can contact them at 705-759-1131 or by emailing info@kidsthrive.ca. And their new website will be www.kidsthrive.ca.
We're gonna raise it
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Greg Seiler.